about to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have not been into the makeup scene in a while, and I know I say that usually when I get on here, but I literally haven't. I think I made 3 makeup videos the last time I filmed, so I haven't touched my makeup in over a month, and I don't really know if my skin is doing better or worse. I don't have my favorite tweezers on me, which already kind of bugs me. I do have these ones, but they're not like, they don't have the best grasp. So when I don't have the right tools, sometimes I feel like my makeup's not going to get off to a good start, but I'm sure it will be fantastic. The current rundown is my husband is taking in our bottles right now, and he broke his cell phone, so he's going to go see how much it will cost to repair. My son is at school, my daughter is sleeping, and it's actually a really busy weekend. It's my son's birthday weekend. He turns 8 on Monday, but we're celebrating Sunday. We're going to go out for dinner tonight. We're going to go to the keg, and tomorrow is our date night. So I'll be doing makeup today, makeup tomorrow, and makeup Sunday. So it's going to be a whirlwind week. And then plus I've got all of my planners, my planner videos. I have my March monthly coming out on Saturday, my weekly plan with me, which is going to be Sunday, and Monday is going to be my compact setup. I'm switching my binders out for both of them, so I'm really excited for that. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'm going to leave it for you on the screen right here. So check it out. I would love for you to follow me. Both accounts actually. So the first one I'll show is Sandra Beauty, and then the second one is my main channel. I'm talking about getting into regular posting. So that's one of my goals for the month of March. And without further ado, let's start the makeup. So the first step, Caudalie Beauty Elixir. This stuff just, it just gets me ready for makeup, you guys. If you haven't tried it, it's expensive, it seems pointless, but I swear, it is one of my favorite products. I love it. I love it. I can't stress that enough. So the first thing that I'm going to do after the Beauty Elixir is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm going to smooth this on with my fingertips, and I'm going to put it around my nose, on my cheeks, wherever there might be some pores on my face. My skin isn't too bad. And I know that if you have really good lighting, you can kind of hide whether the fact that you have pores, but my skin has a little bit of texture, but not really pores. Like I'm glad that I don't have that kind of issue. But for people that do, I would highly recommend this product, and you can never go wrong with Smashbox either. Anything with like a silicone in there, it will kind of fill up your pores. Just have to be careful to exfoliate on a regular schedule and to like cleanse your face. Okay, so I massage that into the pore areas. Next step, foundation. So I'm going to use 2 foundations, and the only reason I'm mixing is because this one's way too dark, kind of like too golden for me. And it's not new, but I don't want to waste it. It's the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation in the shade 2W2 Butterscotch. I'm mixing it with my Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Full Coverage Foundation in 22G Light Golden. Mixed together, these look fabulous, and the finish is actually really nice. You do have to be careful like which products you mix together, but these two, they go really well together. So I'm just putting them directly on my sponge like this, but I would recommend putting them on your hand and then mixing it on your hand or a palette or something first, and then going in with your sponge and then blending in as you need. Okay, once the foundation is all smoothed out, I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm using the Jeffree Star One Size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. This is the shade Medium 3G. So I'm going to use a little bit more than I normally do. And actually, to be honest, before I do that, I'm going to go in with my Jeffree Star Peach Magic Star Concealer. So this is like a color corrector. And I'm going to color correct my dark circles. This color also helps to correct dark spots if you have any. And this one I don't really blend in, I just kind of let it sit just right there. And do you see how that covers up so good? And then when you put the actual cover up on it, you don't see those dark circles shining through. Okay, now without moving anything around on my skin, I'm going to go straight in with powder. Again, I'm using the Translucent Loose Powder by One Size by Patrick Star. And I'm going to shake some into the cap. And very quickly, I'm going to powder underneath my eyes to set that first. I also add powder to my eyelids. And then I go in with a bigger brush and I powder the rest of my face. So I guess I should really be telling you guys what the plan is today. So I guess you could call this a get ready with me. I'm pretty busy today. I'm going to be doing lots of editing, but we are going out for dinner tonight. I think I'd said we're going to the Keg. Technically, we're using this gift card that my mother-in-law gave me and my husband for date night. But what we're going to use it for instead is to take our son and our daughter out together, and we're all going to go out as a family because we don't do that often, and it's just really nice to do that for the kids too. They get out far less than we do, and they need some excitement in their lives. Okay, so now that that's on there, I want to, I feel like that powder is really drying, so I'm going to go in and just give a quick spray with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Just to kind of liven it up a little bit. Then I want to go and do eyebrows. So the products that I've been loving, again, I haven't done my makeup recently, but I love these. They're like tried and true. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Whiz, the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter Gel in Clear. So I'm going to do eyebrows off camera. We will be right back. So eyebrows are done. I did them a little darker than usual because I'm going to be going in with the dark green for St. Patty's Day. Now, I'm trying to think back in my history of doing like St. Patty's Day looks. It's been like 3 years. I've done lots of different like variation greens. I've done bright green, I've done green and gold, but I'm going to do a dark smoky green this time. So to offset that, I'm going to do nude lips. I'm going to probably fill them in a little bit. I'm going to make them a little bit oversized. I'm going to darken the perimeter of my face. When I say darken, it's probably the wrong choice of word. I mean, I want to bronze a little bit. So I'm not going to go in with this contour brush. I'm going to go in with a big fluffy brush. I'm going to use this big F25 tapered face brush. And it's really big and fluffy, and you can really be a little bit imprecise. So what this does, it kind of adds some color back into your face. So as we all know, foundation is meant to make the tone of your face the same. So say for instance, your forehead is darker than the rest of your face. Foundation just kind of evens out your skin tone. And when you put foundation on, it tends to make your face, people call it a mask. It depends, honestly, how much product you put on, but it does tend to even out your skin tone. So once that happens, sometimes you want to add shadow and shape back to your face. This is kind of where bronzing and contour come in. And the best trick that I could say, if you're bronzing, is just to blend a lot. Stick to the areas of your face that you want to, I guess, for lack of a better word, add shadow, or to decrease that feature. If you want to skin your nose, you can contour it. And I don't want to add too much because I don't want my face looking darker. I usually just like adding some to the cheekbones, maybe a little bit to the nose. I kind of like squish the bristles of my brush. And then just run it down the outside of my nose, and I always leave the bridge of my nose bronze free unless I'm bronzing everywhere. in which case it kind of looks like you're being bronzed by the sun. We'll add a little bit to the cheeks, but we are coming back in with a bronzing blush. So I'll show you what that looks like in just a sec. But this is my Benefit Delos blush, and it's kind of like this, kind of like a rosy bronze, more like a bronze, I guess. I'm going to add this to my cheeks. This is probably one of my favorite blush colors by Benefit. Okay, and then we're going to top it with my Too Faced Papa Don't Peach. This is an old palette, one of my favorites still, and it's the perfect color again to go with green. It's like that perfect bronzy peach, almost salmon color. I love it so much. And it looks a little rosy, but blush is always the first thing that wears off it. So again, I am going to layer it with some more setting spray, same stuff I used before. Lock everything into place. And this is one of my favorite setting sprays. It doesn't look like I've used much, but this is the one I've been using like consistently ever since I bought it, and I'll probably need a new bottle for spring. Okay, so now the final step. The next step is either I could line my eyes. I'm going to use the Jeffree Star, of course, because I'm using Jeffree Star palette. Jeffree Star Cosmetics Automatic Eyeliner in Assets. It's the dark forest green. So maybe I'll line my eyes first and then we'll do shadow. So in complete honesty, I like using the eyeliner. Like I notice a lot of people will add liner after their shadow is complete. I like using eyeliner as a starting point. So I make it messy, I smudge it onto the lower lashes, I tight line. So I do the waterline on the upper part, and then I also do the waterline on the lower lash line. And that's it. And then for the top lashes, I'll always do black liner to kind of blend in the actual lashes I put on a little bit. And I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to use Jeffree Star's Blood Money palette. This guy right here. So my corner fell off. Isn't that so beautiful? So I really love using sparkly shadow. I might go into this one here, but I'm going to start off with, I think I'm going to start off with this colored shade and then use these two colors. And then maybe we'll use this as a topper. But I want to keep it all in the same kind of color category. We can mess around with the finish a little bit. Oh, and I just wanted to share this with you guys. This cup is really old. I've had this for like 10 years, but I got an espresso machine for Christmas, and I have been busy making myself cold brew coffees. I'm not cold brew, like, you know, the kind of coffees is, I guess, espresso with milk. That's what I've been drinking, but I also have syrup. I ordered like vanilla. I've got toasted marshmallow. I've got white chocolate. My husband has Irish cream. Yeah, so good. Okay, so I'm going to be pretty precise about this look, so I don't want a huge blown out look. I usually stick to an E27, which is a detailed blending brush, and an E25, which is the regular blending brush, the E25. These are both by Sigma. Sigma has been the best brand that I've used thus far in my makeup career. So, like I said, I'm going to start with Make It Rain, which is this shade right here. I'm using the E25. I'm going to top off my brush because I don't want any shadow falling down underneath my eye. Okay, so then I'm going to change my brush because, yeah, I'm finding that's not really like doing it for me. Changing my brush to the E27, I'm going straight in with Crocodile Tears, which is that really dark green. And I'm basically going to put this all over my eye. Again, because it's so dark, I'm going to tap off the brush and just start adding the color. We can perfect everything later. I'm also going to add this color to the lower lash line. Okay, I feel like that's a good starting point, but I'm just going to like keep packing on the color. Okay, so I think I have the color on the way I want it. And then I think what we'll do is add some of this sparkle. I wasn't going to, but I think I need a little bit of light back on my eye, so I'm going to like add highlighter and stuff. But let's use my finger. I'm going to go in to Emerald Isle. No, not Emerald Isle. Emerald Estates. Just like so. And I'm going to put this on the inner portion, I think. Okay, so I think that's it for that part. Again, I'm going to go ahead and just clean off any fallout that I have underneath my eye. It's very important when you have dark shadow like this. I'm going to go ahead and spray my face again, including my eyes this time. And then I'm going to need some eyeliner. So I'm going to go in with my Rare Beauty Perfect Stroke Matte Black Liquid Liner. I'm going to line the top lash line. And I think I'll do mascara at the same time. Okay guys, so I'm just debating. I just finished putting on mascara and I'm just debating whether I want to put lashes on or not. It's so much more comfortable without lashes. And I haven't really, oops. I can't really decide what I want to do here. So I did try to angle my shadow to go up a little bit because I feel like it elongates the eye. So I'm just kind of like, I made my eyeliner kind of flow with that. And I think it looks good. So I think I'll leave the lashes off for now. I'm going to go in and add highlighter. My favorite highlighter, you guys probably know, is my Mary Lou by the Balm. This is my favorite highlighter. It's so good. It just lightens the perfect amount of lightness that I need. So when I have dark looks like this, I love to go in with a little bit of setting spray on my brush. I use like a pencil brush or something a bit smaller to do this step. I'm going to wet the brush with my Too Faced Hangover RX setting spray, dip it in the highlighter, and then add this. Like, look how bright that looks. It's instantly bright and gives you that like spark of color. And that's what you need, especially when you have dark shadow on your eyes. So we do that to the inner corner. I add a touch under the brow bone. Nothing too noticeable. And then I switch my brush. I'm going to go in with the highlighter brush. This is the high cheekbone highlighter. I go in dry. I add some down the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, Cupid's bow, a little bit on the chin, a little bit between the brows to add some light. And then, of course, on the cheekbones. If you add too much highlighter, you can always go back in with your powder brush and just smooth it out. And then the last step is lips. So we still have to wear masks. So I'm not like gung-ho about lipstick per se, but if you put on a matte lipstick, it doesn't come off as easy, and that's what we're gonna do. So I have like Morphe lip liners I like to use, but my favorite, one of my favorite combos is the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipsticks. Celebrity Skin is the dark color. I've got the matching liner for that. And then I have a lighter color, which is I'm Nude. And that's the one I put on the center of my lip. And then if I want moisture throughout the night, I just go in and add a nude lip gloss. So I'm going to actually start, like usually with this, I do liner after. Some people like to line their lips first. I'll put on the darker color all over my lips. I rub my lips together a little bit. I go in with the lip liner. And that's kind of where I line them a little bit over. And when you pick a lighter color, that kind of matches your lips, but just a tad darker, you can't really tell that they're overlined. But then in certain angles, you can. So I go in with the lighter lipstick, and I only add this to the center of my lip. Just like that. And then I leave it. And that's what it looks like. So again, final spray. I'm just going to let this dry. And this look is complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments below if you did. And happy St. Patty's Day, by the way, even though this is a little bit early. I want to do some spring looks, some St. Patty's Day looks. So that is going to be the theme going forward. And Easter is coming up, so some Easter, spring looks. And give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you're new here, please subscribe. I would love to have you. And last but not least, I always say, click on the bell button to be notified every time I upload a new video. And remember, come join me over on Instagram. Take care, friends. Bye.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.